I'm sharing with you a reading experience. I took down notes from People Are Idiots and I Can Prove It by Larry Winget, and I'm sharing them with you now. I hope you listen and receive something worthwhile from this. Remember, these are just my notes, not necessarily a report of what the book is about. It may not even be the words or thoughts of the author. Rather, these notes are what I gleaned or thought about while reading. These notes are what caught my interest because the ideas expanded my knowledge or made me think, reflect, or ponder in some way. This video might inspire you to read what I did. It's my hope that you'll search from the best books and get information and ideas for you to become a better person. The more you read, the better you'll think. And the better you think, the more you'll be able to face life's challenges successfully. We say we want success, but we don't make sure it happens. In this way, our actions contradict our words. The people who change history are not the people who do safe things, take the easy route, follow the status quo, or say what everyone else says, or try to make everyone happy. Human beings are the only species on Earth who knowingly choose to be less than they have the potential for being. No other thing in nature chooses less than it could be. Only people do that. People choose to die rather than to live healthy. People choose to earn less than they could. People choose to destroy the environment they live in. People choose to be sedentary. No other creature chooses to underdevelop and not reach their full potential. Every living species grows, develops, and produces as much as it possibly can. Everything except for people. They choose to quit learning, quit growing, quit developing. You don't want the things you say you want. You want what you have. That's why you have it. If you wanted something different, you'd have something different. Or at least you'd be taking actions to get something different from what you have. The truth is that your life is the way you want it to be. Don't ever again talk about what you want. It's a waste of time and energy. Instead, simply show me what you have. You want what your actions are giving you. A person's behavior is an indication of the kind of person they are. If you constantly act in ways that are irresponsible, then you're an irresponsible person. You have been lulled into thinking that your life is the way it is because of fate or karma, or worse, it's someone else's, like your ex's fault. The key to growing is to become aware of your stupidity. If life is hard, which it is, why make it harder than it has to be already? Why knowingly do things that complicate your life more than it has to be? Why sabotage yourself? Success doesn't come by getting more. Success comes up by giving up what you have. What are you going to give up? You need to be willing to give up something good for something better. You have time to do what feels good. You have time to do what's easy to do. You have plenty of time to do all the things that don't matter at all. You just don't have the time to do important things. It comes down to priorities and balance. Do what it takes, regardless of what you feel like or not. Everything that is important requires your attention, sometimes all of your attention. Life is all about figuring out what's important to you. And the way you spend your time and money shows what's important to you. And if you don't put any time, energy, or money into an area of your life, it is because you don't give a damn about that area of your life. The reasons people aren't successful is that they can't create a picture of what success should look like in their lives. You can work to erase the picture you have in your mind and create a new picture. Many people believe their results are just their lot in life. I hear the phrase, it is what it is. People say that when they want an excuse. How about saying something more accurate, like, it is the way I allow it to be? Or how about, it's the way it is because it's the way I'm willing to accept it? Or how about, it is what it is because that's all I expect? Or, it is what it is because I'm too damn stupid and lazy to make any difference of how it is. Don't like the way your life looks? Get a new vision. People will either live up or down to expectations. Expect more. It's better to be disappointed by expecting a lot than getting nothing by expecting nothing. People do what they do because they believe there's no consequences. But there are consequences to your decisions, ideas, beliefs, thoughts, words, and actions. Most people don't seem to be able to draw the correlation between their behavior and their results. Those consequences are our lessons. Learn the lessons, and you can have whatever you're willing to work for. They're not so much rewards and punishments as they are results. Some of the more damaging bad habits are subtle, like the habit of being late or using bad grammar. You just can't stop something. You have to replace it with a new activity. Don't rely on willpower, that's overrated. Willpower will run thin if you don't plan out a replacement activity. As the saying goes, when you sow an action, you reap a habit. When you sow a habit, you reap a character. When you sow a character, you reap a destiny. The best helping hand you will ever find is at the end of your own wrist. To stop being an idiot takes only three things: recognition, education, and application. There's no shame in admitting that you've done stupid things. There's shame in being an idiot when you're denying you're an idiot. You can't learn the right thing to do until you learn to stop doing the wrong thing. Education is effective in reaching your goals only when you want to learn. It's great to have a detailed plan, but unless you take actions, they're just words. Horace Greeley put it, the way to do things is to begin. Most people are not willing to do what it takes. Affirmation without implementation is self-delusion. If your life isn't going the way you want it to go, any change will be a positive change. Hang around people you want to be like. As Don Quixote put it, tell me thy company, and I will tell thee what thou art. Any change in your actions will make a change in your results. Your results are the results of your actions. If you don't like your results, you have to change your actions. Just get started and learn as you go. Actions create courage, and momentum keeps you going. Just don't celebrate your weight loss by eating a pie. That would make you an idiot. It's easy to keep being an idiot. It's never that you can't do better, it's always that you won't do better. Which means success goes back to your decision. It's your decision whether you will or whether you won't succeed. Choose will. Nothing is neutral. You have to start thinking about the impact of your input that you're allowing into your life. I hope you the best. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, farewell whilst we're apart.